Can't sleep, so I want to tell you it's keeping me up at night. So, you know how like online relationships are fake? Let me tell you how fake they actually are. So basically, long story short, when I was 19, I had to go to LA for like a job. I'm a photographer. And my friend was also driving there. So she was like, oh, I can drive you there for free. And she was just like, oh, and also my friend Sally lives there. She's dating this really famous YouTuber slash streamer. You know, you might know her. I do, because he's only maybe the biggest streamer at the time. And I was just like, no fucking way. And I was just like, and she was like, I was like, in our mansion? And she was like, probably. And I was like, no fucking way. So I was like, yeah, let's go. So, you know, we get there. And, you know, like, the house is not the mansion that I see in the YouTube videos. You know what I mean? So I was just like already sketched out a little bit. And I was like, whatever. I walk in and it's actually her. And I was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And I was just like, oh, hey, like, whatever. Trying to play cool, you know? And I was just like, oh, like, whose house is this? Not me trying to play it cool, being nosy as fuck. And she was just like, oh, it's my boyfriend's. And I was like, oh, is this his like main house or? And she's like, oh, it is, but like he has like other houses. I was like, okay. And I was like, you know, like I was like, maybe she's just trying to, you know, not flex. You know what I mean? She's a humble person. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, like whatever. And I was like, you know, do you get to meet him? Because I was 19. I wanted a fucking selfie. You know what I mean? I wanted to post it on Snapchat and shit. You know what I mean? So I was just like, you know, she was like, yeah, in 15 minutes he's coming over. And I was like, oh. So I text all my friends. I was like, dude, you won't believe who's coming over. I can't believe whatever. You know what I mean? And then we hear the garage open and she's like, oh my God, I hear the Tesla pulling up. Literally, you're lying. It's silent, but whatever. And she was just like odd flex, but whatever. And I was just like, my heart was racing. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. Like I was getting nervous. I was like, no fucking way. And like, I hear the door like unlocking. He opens the door and it's this bald 39-year-old man, like 40-year-old man, just looking like Jeff Bezos walking in. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, hold on. Okay, like I get catfishing, but there's no way you're editing your face on YouTube that much. Like there's no fucking way. So I like literally like obviously I went to my friend and I was like, what the fuck was he? Like what's going on? Like who is this person? And turns out she's been dating this. Literally was dating this guy online for a full year. Like, full year. Honestly, more after that. Like, probably a total of 2.5 years, where she got cars, bags, clothes. Like, the craziest shit. The most crazy, like, romantic gestures ever, right? But secretly, she's actually been living at her... Like, she has a boyfriend, but, like, it's a sugar baby. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm talking about. And, like, she's been living with him this whole time. He's been paying the bills. He's been doing all this shit. And that dude just, like, takes the credit / sometimes actually gets her the cars. What the fuck? Bro, how do I live this life? How do I live this? I want this. Does anyone want to date me? I will make you laugh for clout. I don't care. I will buy me a car. I don't have one.